Okay, what's up, y'all? Good week this week. I'm going to go over the scores real quick, and then I want to go over some of the things that were on the message board, uh, and kind of clarify some things because there was a little confusion. So, um, let's get to the scores real quick. Like I said, so I can get to the other things. First game was myself. I beat Vinny 122-110. Vinny 0-4. I did that without a quarterback, too. I only had one quarterback. I had one on a bye. I had to play a wide receiver in the spot. Beat him 122-110. I mean, he had a good week. Sam Bradford finally came through for him, but I had Rivers, was better for me this week at 38 points. So that's a good game. Next game, whoa, what a fucking blow. Mark Torrey, 108. Steve, 51. That's right, you heard it. You heard it right, 51 points in a week. Despicable. Drew Brees had 35. He played. Cam Newton had 21 for Steve. Dirty John, 3-0-1. Undefeated right now. Squeaked by Rick, 103-100. Carson Palmer had Rick 23. Russell Wilson was the highest scorer for John with 20, but he only had to beat him by 1. He beat him by 3. 103-100. Exiles, break off the schneid, baby. 102-96 over Condit. Holy shit, they won. Alex Smith had 22. Panthers D had 21. Panthers D is ridiculous. They had like fucking 24 touchdowns in the game. Something ridiculous like that. But 102-96. Joe and Gene win their first game over John. Daniele Express gets beat by Ray, 94-77. He had to go. He was seeing whether Andrew Luck was going to play. He wasn't going to play, and then he wound up not playing, and Anthony had to go with one quarterback like I did, and it didn't work out for him. He had Derek Carr, the other quarterback, got him 15. Nick Foles finally got Ray some points, 24 points. Ray wins 94-77. Dave Wall takes his first loss. Ball Breakers lose to Triple X, 116-78. 3-1. 3 teams in that division now, 3-1. Myself, Dave, and Preet. It's a good division this year. 116-78. Andy Dalton came out. They had a big game. Cincinnati. He comes out 28. Eli Manning had 26 for Dave. Okay, so now let me just click over here. I want to get to the message board stuff. Anthony put up a post about how he couldn't drop Andrew Luck to pick up another quarterback because he was undroppable. Now, in years past, we never did that undroppable. And apparently from last year to this year, there was a couple things where a lot of things got changed, and I had no idea. So as I'm going here, I'm looking through it, I'm kind of putting it back the way it should be. This happened to be one of them where the setting from view undroppable players got changed from yes, no to yes. So I changed it back to no. So it should be every player should be undroppable. You should be able to drop any player anytime you want. There should be no players that shouldn't be. But Anthony's argument I really didn't get. I really didn't understand because he said, I should be able to play 2 quarterbacks and let me click on it here. I should be able to play 2 quarterbacks and I agree, but the league is you only have 2 quarterbacks. You can go pick one up, you can drop one. I understand your point was that you can't drop them, but let's be serious. Let's be honest here. You weren't dropping them anyways. So I don't understand the whole argument because if you weren't going to drop them in the first place, which I'm pretty sure you weren't going to drop them for being out a week, I don't understand what the argument. I know you want the option to, which is fine, which we changed. But your argument was you made it seem like you were going to drop them, but which we know you weren't going to drop them, which is fine. The IR spot. People keep talking about it. Like, I understand you want it. Great. I understand it. We voted on it at the draft. It didn't pass. I don't know what else you fucking want me to do. We voted on it. It got voted down. What else would you like me to do? Say, okay, we voted on it, but I'm still going to put it through. Voted on it, didn't pass. That's it. Okay? 2 quarterbacks per team works. Trust me when I tell you, you don't think it works, it works. Because if your quarterback gets hurt, there's always somebody to pick up. you know, in a 32 team league or whatever the fuck it is, you know, you need somebody available on the bench. This gives you that option. You know, if a guy doesn't have enough money, he can't pick up a third. Now, if say I couldn't pick up a third, I didn't have enough money, I go ahead and I get Romo goes out. I'm fucking screwed the whole year. I can't pick up a quarterback. I have to make a terrible trade to get a quarterback. This gives you that option. Sure, it might not be the top-notch quarterback, but you're still going to get a decent quarterback. It's like I picked up Mariota. Sure, he's not the best. You know, he probably won't. I probably won't win nothing this year, but look, it's a starter, so I had to pick him up. It gives you that option. Whereas in years past, people take 4 on their team, and then everybody else is screwed. So it kind of evens the playing field for everybody and gives everybody a fair shot at if an injury happens to happen, which they do. I mean, this year was a lot. I got 4 fucking starters that I drafted top 4 in my draft that are out for the season. Okay, so it happens to everybody, trust me. And bye weeks are the same thing. We all deal with them. We all know what we got to do, so you got to plan ahead. Pick somebody that you can put in that spot if you don't want to drop the quarterback. That's just the way it works. You know, that's good managing your team. So that's what you have to do there. You know, you could play a player in your OP spot. It doesn't have to be a quarterback. I know you should, because they get a lot of points. You should, but if you don't have that opportunity, then you have the opportunity to put somebody else there, and that's what you should do. You should plan ahead for that. You know, there's 32 quarterbacks. There's 12 starting spots. You need that. Again, I changed the undroppable players to droppable because they should be droppable. If you didn't know where I live, by the way, I live in West Haven because my cool shirt is really cool. Okay, so I mean, I just didn't get the whole argument that Anthony was getting to me. Once I saw that it was undroppable, I changed it right away because that's not the way it should be. But his argument was, I wanted the option to drop Luck. Okay, yeah, now you have it, but you weren't dropping Luck at the beginning with it, so let's fucking not go there. All right, so I'm gonna sign off. I hope that cleared up some of the things. Remember the waiver period now. Anybody who's dropped today can be picked up on Saturday morning, not Sunday morning anymore. That's a thing ESPN changed. It wasn't my fault. All right, so good luck with everything. See you guys next week.